And hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Stream. This is Myrokos, and today we are resuming the completion of 5.3. So where we left off, we had finished talking to Stella before needing to go into Yulmore. If you like what you see at any point, please like, share, and subscribe. On YouTube, give me a follow on Twitch, hit the notification bells. These things may be a very small thing to you, but they help out the channels a great deal, and I'm very appreciative of you to do that. Obviously, we get whatever notifications or don't get notifications, so, you know, like, share, and subscribe. You know what to do. So without further ado, I know it's a bit sunnier than when we left off. I think it was nighttime when we were last here, but ironically the weather is about the same as it was before, this cloudy sky thing, so I guess it's perfect that we get caught up here. So without further ado, let's resume MSQ. The converging light. Estrella gazes out into the distance. Right, no more musing. We have taken far too long as it is. Our friends await us in Yulmore, yes? Let us hurry and join them. And if you're experiencing, or if you think you're experiencing audio problems from me with regards to the mic not working or the game audio not quite sounding right, I am still troubleshooting OBS. So it goes. Okay. Yeah, let's while we're already here, let's keep flying. Yeah. I wonder, though. Yeah, he would be all the way out here. No. Oh no. Whoop. Too far. Does he even know? Looking for the Warrior of Light, are you? Last I heard he was making for Yulmore. If you need help tracking him down, just say the word. Would you believe that? Okay, yeah, she doesn't have anything. Well, okay, so he knows that, oh, the Warrior of Light went into Yulmore. So Ardbert's inside. That's not good. I wonder if Estrella knows. Sorry, wrong button. Oh, there's everyone. Of course, we talked to everybody. You certainly took your time. Did something happen? A bit. So the rumors have reached this far. There you are. Eventual trip, you could say that. It is my pleasure to report that we accomplished our task without further bouts of faintness. A feat we attribute to Tataru's most generous gift. Oh good, it helped. We were starting to worry, but I see we shouldn't have. No? Yes, people have been talking about little else of late. Talking about what? We have been apprised of the situation. Suffice it to say, we can ill afford to lose able-bodied citizens during this vital period of rebuilding. Oh, if it isn't Myrokos! I confess I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but with you and your friends here, I'm sure it will all be right in the end. The bundle of optimism. Okay, so something, yeah, okay, so they know that Ardbert's been in here and talking to people. Does the Stola know? It appears we are fashionably late. Come, our tale will not wait. This will be the first time, my first time meeting Master Chai in his capacity as mayor. The fellow behind him is his advisor. I take it, Rendon? Yep. See anything new? Okay, nothing new. Yeah, nothing new here. So let's talk to him.
Forgive us our lateness. Master Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
I love voice acting lines. I don't have to read.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
Yeah, Elidibus approached us in the Anadur.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elidibus has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light. While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiac, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black Master Ascians, a task which proved almost insultingly easy. Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed, though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrant. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibus has yet to show his hand.
Oh my! What a spectacular sky!
What? Another star shower?
Another star shower?
Wait, is that... Amaranth?
Here, feel, think.
Did you hear that? That voice calling out?
No, I didn't hear anything, but... Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me?
Does Elidibus seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
What?
And who might you be?
Whoever they are, they've come for our heads! No, you don't! Ha!
They are not of flesh and blood.
I know this magic. The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did employ in our summoning.
Are you saying the Exarch is summoning them?
Nay, yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
Should we make a stand here, or retreat to the Crystarium?
The ether churns around us. More of them will appear ere long. To stay would only place innocents in harm's way. We must fight this battle elsewhere.
Wait! Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
You are a capable leader in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of Yulmore chose well.
It's settled then. To the airship!
Oh. The same battle music as in, or the anticipation music as in, I don't know what this sky portends, but I do know that it can't be good. So please take care and return to us safe and sound. What are you still doing here? To the airship. You can thank me later. We'll see that orders are served the city. Go now and do not look back. Who are those ghostly figures? Were they the ones talking inside my head? No, they weren't. When the stars were raining down, I thought I saw a city in the sky, but then the fighting broke out, and when I looked again, it was gone. Did you see it too? It was so beautiful, so heartbreakingly beautiful. Huh. Okay. So the question is, do I do this as induced? What? I don't feel know if I feel comfortable tanking this one, so I guess I'll go Bard or I could do Black Mage, but no, I'll do Bard. I've been doing this so far. So let's queue up, and since I'm doing it DPS, this will be a bit of a wait. If you need to get up and stretch your legs, do so now. In the meantime, let's see what small talk we have. First the star shower, then these specters, and something tells me the worst is yet to come. Urianger is right, though. The Exarch didn't send them. He would sooner harm himself than us. But that only makes me want to get back to the Crystarium more quickly. By stars illuminating a blackened sky, by this vision many and more shall have awakened to Heidelin's voice. And Elidibus hath, and as Elidibus hath designed, their hearts shall swell with the desire for salvation, the desire which doth empower him. We must needs move swiftly against him ere this mania seizeth every soul, and his might exceedeth all measure. I think they were after us specifically, I mean, and that's not all. I sense the aura of light around them, as if they were blessed like you and me. So they're other warriors of light. Huh. If we are dealing with the selfsame magic employed by the Exarch, we may safely assume that our enemies are being summoned from other worlds. Beyond that, all is speculation. But I would wager the fact that their summoning seems still less complete than our own has rendered them more susceptible to external influence. The suggestion to kill us, for example. But I am musing again. Let us away ere more of them manifest. Cutting down that swordsman felt like slicing through thin air. I only wish his blade had felt similarly intangible. We must lead them away from the civilians. The rest we can work out en route to the Crystarium. There are sure to be a few surprises along the way, but we are nothing if not resourceful. We shall first make for the western edge of Almarang before bending our course towards the Crystarium. This route will allow us to land and contend with the enemy if necessary. Given that they can appear out of thin air, we must be prepared for anything. Huh. And in the meantime, we are treated to star showers. Okay, so let's get going.
Damn it! Hang on to something!
Oh, hey! Oh wow, it's the NPCs from the entire expansion. Of course, we're in armor rank, so we get the armor rank people the Master Gengen. Probably should have saved that one for the boss, but the tank looked like he was needing help. think I got like the pink runnies and dodge the Ares in the chat box. Yep, my dot fell off. Fail is unimpressed. Youth mage. Ooh. Ah. I wonder if we're gonna get any of these new jobs at some point. Wait, what? Another set? Oh. Oh man. Oh. This isn't good. Oh, oh. Ugh. I mean, that was a bad placement. Just had to eat it. Granson's here. Oh, wow. And Louis. Just so you know, the tank is explaining the fight. It's in the chat box, which is covered, so that's why we're... I guess when you said east and west, I just picked the directions at random. I didn't know if it was safe for me to attack. That's why I didn't. Just okay, so I can attack. No. Because somebody else got. Oh, and a minion. Ah, the crystal tower. Where we gotta go.
I think that's the last of them.
Apparently even they have limits. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant.
Urianger, something occurred to me while we were fighting. These enemies.
Are heroes hailing from other shards, summoned hither to deliver this world from its doom. Scant moments after the star shower did they appear, as yet more souls were inspired to walk the hero's path, no doubt. Thus did hopes for salvation of realms near and far resonate and converge, lending still greater strength unto our adversary.
So that's Elidibus's game. But first things first. If the rings are the same as the Exarchs, then we need to ask him how that's possible.
The Crystarium is close. Let us press on.
They come.
Whoa, that's a lot.
So near and yet so far.
In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit.
Whoever taught you that is a wise man indeed, and good with a gun blade. But yes, I dare say we can create an opening wide enough for at least one of us to slip through. That being you, of course, though others are welcome to follow in your wake. Reen and I will keep our guests occupied.
Brave and selfless as ever. Yet the two of you may struggle to fool our foes, etherically sensitive as they are. Had you a comrade who could use destructive magics to wreak havoc upon the ambient ether, on the other hand?
Very well. I too shall assist in the diversionary effort.
Oh, not this old dance again. Yes, obviously I'll stay and fight. Alphino, I'm about to do a great many stupid and reckless things. Watch my back, would you?
And there you have it. Take care of yourself, my friend.
Make it a nice big opening. You don't have to have enough lives for this. Use your magic sparingly. Do you hear? Well, you can at least make it a nice big opening. If you're all going to go in, you just make it as big as possible.
We'll do our best.
Finished? Then let's begin.
Limit break. Opening with a limit break. Nice. A short while earlier in the ocular.
"'Tis done."
Oh, let me see, let me see! Oh, yes! Your memories are preserved safely within. We've done it! We've done it at last!
I have inspected the other vessels. They are all ready to receive of our friends' memories.
Oh, excellent! Excellent! I shall have my familiars bear word to them at once!
Elidibus.
It was not until I observed the battle between Emet-Selch and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do. I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did. Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
Ah, but you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. I do not. Their souls needn't even be whole. My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil. This I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper, as I have to so many over the ages. Here lies darkness. It must be destroyed.
And you expect me to cooperate?
I do not require your cooperation. Your death will suffice. The magic I shall have from your corpse. Go, Lucas! We must flee! But what is this?
Well, this is looking eerily familiar. Probably, yep, the same spot where I first arrived, more or less. Yep, that's the campfire.
My friend, how did you... No matter, Elidibus. He took us unawares.
Ooh.
It was all we could do. To raise a war to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. The vessel with the Exarch's memories. Forgive me. Forgive me.
The vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allegan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower. With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift. And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell.
Leave him to me. I'm just gonna do your life. Make certain you stay that way.
If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it. Not this time. Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends. And I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams. So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with. Thank you.
I joined you, but I would only be a burden. Better that I remain here with my gremlins.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear. To the tower!
With your permission, I would make a brief stop at Ancestor Gate, just long enough to send the guard to Becklug's aid, you understand. Were it not for them, we would never have escaped Elidibus. much less with the spirit vessels intact. The mine fell into our foes' clutches. Beklug gathered up the rest at great risk to themselves. I must see that they are safe before we press on. Enough good people have given their lives that I might fulfill my duty. Yeah, I had a feeling that this was... Yeah, so that was a good callback to have us come here and then... So it ends as it began, as it were, albeit with a star shower. I know not what is happening to the sky, but it can only bode ill. I shall redouble my vigilance. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Beklug's injured. Send help to them. And once, my lord, may I ask how they came to harm? There have been reports of enemies in our midst. Specters who appeared after the star shower. Do they have something to do with it? Yes. The man who attacked Beklug is also responsible for the star shower and the appearance of the specters. I have no time to explain, but know that the individual in question does not seek to do indiscriminate harm. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You are to leave this foe to us, understood? Meanwhile, I ask that you alert the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining calm in the city. Understood. Oh, is that Lena? Yeah, I had a feeling it was Lena. Lena! Yep. I shall take charge of matters in the city. Find Beklug now. No time to explain. The graver the matter, the less inclined you are to speak of it, even when it is plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. Lena, this time there truly is no time. I know, my lord. Where matters otherwise, I believe you would even be willing to speak of your past if pressed. Oh! Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that what I might learn would make a stranger of you. Forgive me. There is no time. Oh, a few words. Talk to her, Exarch. These may be your last words for all you know. Indeed, time must be made. Lena, do you remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for your 10th name day, that hideous lump the good people of the mean covered up with beautiful candles. Oh wow, he's really not a good cook. And your hapless first encounter with the Sin Eaters as a guard. Afterwards, you threw yourself into your training, pretending nothing was wrong, though I could see the tears in your eyes. All these moments that we shared, all the feelings that accompanied them, they are as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. If I have made you worry, then I beg your forgiveness. Heavens know you deserve better. Through the darkest of times, you have kept faith with me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium, as an example to us all. I count myself blessed to have had you in my life, and I want you to know that. Why do you speak so, as if this were our last meeting? Surely you have a knack for making people worry. Besides, it is you who are an example to us all. You who have led us through countless trials, and you who will lead us through countless trials to come. So go, my lord, do what you must, but take care. Oh God, I'm crying. Oh no, man. Oh. Okay. Well, I wrapped up 5.0 with Dark Knight. Might as well. The ward holds. Excellent. Elidibus will still be within the tower. Ah. That's what they meant by wards. Our foe's sole purpose is to destroy you, and to that end he has summoned heroes from other reflections, empowering himself with their hope, even as they occupy your comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did in the depths. By any measure, the odds are now stacked firmly in his favor. To wit, spare no preparation, my friend. I shall lift the ward only when you are ready. You may now enter the Hero's Gauntlet with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. Okay. I did do it as a Dark Knight. I wonder if I can check in on my room just to make certain that everything is okay. I wonder what that would be like. I'm gonna miss this place when I start 5.4. My lord, serious apologies, but the way to your room is blocked at the moment. In their rush to see the star shower, a number of residents lost their footing and fell down the stairs. You see, our chirurgeons are presently attending to them, and we ask for your patience and understanding until such time as they can be moved. Okay, so definitely no going to the end, but I can at least repair gear. Okay, just double checking. I mean, I know how to tank as a Dark Knight, just it's not my personal favorite thing to do in a trial or a duty if I can help it. But it's gotta be done, and I feel like doing it in Dark Knight, so let's go. Crystal X, okay, Hope's Confluence. The Crystal Exarch is the very picture of resolve. You are ready then? Very well. I shall lift the ward. Can we finish this? You know, it wasn't so long ago I watched you seal the place up. Ah, before I began my slumber, you mean? Huh. It seems rather longer to me, but yes, what strange symmetry. This time, I break the seal, and I have no intention of locking myself away again. Nay, together we will enter, and together we will leave in triumph. So come, my friend, let us be about it. I am so glad I picked that one.
We must keep climbing.
Uh-oh.
Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him. Worry not, my friend. Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
For Elidibus is my name, and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Why me? Did you never consider other paths? Ooh. First one's the most direct question, but I'm actually curious about this. Did you never consider other paths?
I did, but I chose not to walk them, thank the gods. Why ever would you ask me such a thing? Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious. To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on a lot of it, but in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain. That I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end. I'm afraid our time is up. Go! Rest assured, you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence. Break!
Memories of a possible future. Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion. Leaving naught but a gaping void. The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours. The Seventh Rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emet-Selch pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the Unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiark, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
Oh, those you once relied upon are no more. However hard you struggle, you will never bring back the convocation. Oh, they not. Ew. I don't like either of these. Thinking about those memories of the convocation, he's the last of the Unsundered. And he said himself, sundered as the others are, they can't do what needs to be done, so... Yeah, I mean, however hard you struggle, you will never bring back the convocation. It can't be brought back.
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone. We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you, even should it cost you your life, you bear the burden and fight on. Kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
Oh! Oh, damn. You've no fight left to fight, I will put it. There's only one. Yeah. Bring it.
No. No. It will not end here. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call. The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all. If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection. As the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness. Let us finish this.
Is that my name? Well, name, title, whatever.
An invocation of Eld. Though not of Hydaelyn's making. What are you? No. It matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
Ooh, Seed of Sacrifice. Oh, damn. Oh, well, wait, where is he? He should be here. Yeah, no, not raid. Seed of Sacrifice. Queue up. I'll do it as Dark Knight. I did the Dying Gasp as Dark Knight.
For my people, for our world, I will strike you down. This battle shall be our last.
Whoa, whoa! I assume I did that right.
Be gone, spawn of shadow! Darkness must be destroyed!
Oh! Damn it.
Gleaming steel, like my path!
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that was an awful lot of clicking. I was afraid I'd lose that one. You touch the crystal vase to your wrist and wish upon it with all your heart. Ooh, someone just got arrogant.
You! It cannot be!
Yeah, bye.
To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I rendered up my all! Your demise will be our salvation.
He's got 4? Yeah. Did I need to do something? Okay.
You still stand. Very well. Be gone, spawn of shadow! Darkness must be destroyed!
Oop. Get in there. Oh, not another freeze.
My soul knows no surrender. Hope, grant me strength.
And we don't have. Oh man. Boo. Oh, wow. We may have to do this again. Oh. Oh, dear.
Gleaming steel, light my path!
Does it reset? Okay. We gotta reset.
Begone! Spawn of shadow! Darkness must be destroyed! My soul knows no surrender. Hope, grant me strength! Gleaming steel, light my path! Begone! Spawn of shadow! My beauty! No, not yet! Darkness must be destroyed!
Yeah.
No, I cannot fail. I will not. Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower. This beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless. Not unlike white auracite. Your ill-begotten power. Obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
This... Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided, over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elidibus. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
I concede I may have overexerted myself. Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
I promise. You could have asked me earlier. I promise.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me? Thank you. My friend, with you, my mind and memories shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
Oh.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the Source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained his ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of his link to the First, and of hope.
Oh. Damn. Oh, I may need to vacuum in here. There's a lot of dust in my eyes. I'm fine. Ere we descended from the throne room, I did chance upon an object in which I have the object which, if I have the right of it, did once. Mine apologies. Mayhap now is not the appropriate time. Let us speak of it later. Sometimes I wish that I too had been gifted with the echo. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. I've watched some of the documentaries, like the new speaker documentary that he made of the player experience of 1.0. In the story, didn't they say that Ishtola had the echo? Okay, yeah, sometimes I wish I too had been gifted with the echo, then I might see what you have seen and glimpse in your heart, into your heart without the need for words. I don't think you'd want to do that per se. Okay, Thancred. Shortly after you left, we observed that our enemies' ranks were no longer being replenished, presumably when your absence was noted, or we polished them off and so we polished them off and came as quickly as we could. Which is to say, not quickly enough, but then you had the Exarch for company, didn't you? And you could ask for no better than that. None better, but okay. You did well, Myrokos. You and the Exarch. Okay, Alphino. At such moments, it is hard to know what to say. Are you alright, my friend? Am I alright? I should be the one asking you. But yes, I'm fine, thank you. We all are. The people are fine, the city's fine, and the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we'd gone back to the peaceful days that followed the knight's return. Almost. The only way is forward, so I have to believe that whatever lies ahead will be better than what came before. Okay, nothing else. Nothing unsaid. Ishtola's eyes seem to be staring into your very soul. Well, that's comforting. Myrokos, if you are ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded? I'm not sure I did the right thing, and it changed nothing. I only did as you asked. Oh, did I miss... whatever. Select the first one. I missed text, damn. Perhaps you did, perhaps you did not. None can say. But the important thing is this. Though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? A gift from Selk. He knew of Elidibus's plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I wildly speculate. It is unlikely we will ever know the truth. The best we can do is to remember events as they happened, no more, no less. As the Ronkins so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived. Ah, there you all are. My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed? Lie down at a time like this. Don't be absurd. I would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now tell me what's happened. Where is the Exarch? I see. I see. Myrokos, will you show me his spirit vessel? Yes, both his soul and memory seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his ether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing, but I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief. Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And thou didst lately tell me the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Myrokos, one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essence blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply. Yet the answer I received was rather longer than that, almost comically so. In fact, regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it with a certain amount of poetic license. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous, burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast, so deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vothri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly since the very beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he's blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there is no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbow. Let us reconvene here anon. There remain some few matters which require mine attention in Ilmig. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Nabatharang together. One last time. A fine suggestion, lead on. Well, it's back to Yulmore for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be, Alize. I shall see you later. One last visit to Halric, then? I shall take this opportunity to conduct a final inspection of the spirit vessels. Given what is at stake, one can never be too thorough. As you've probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's Head. But I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to say any farewells, but the exarch does, if only in spirit, so I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. So let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Halrick's doing. And yeah. So, in at Journey's Head. Let's see, Halrick's isn't here. Weird. Halrick? Halrick! Oh gods, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quickly, Myrokos, we have to find him. Oh, Alistair, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halrick, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard, then? Oh, Kathleen. Oh, greetings, Myrokos. Looking for Halrick by any chance? Yep. There he is. I was afraid he'd wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Halrick's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Those steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. Ugh. Oh, the feels. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon, out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured, the treatments will continue. Becklug will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you. Truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues, that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say our farewells yet. If there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. I mean, to make use of every last moment here. After all, the time you have left to you is precious. So true. That's right, Halric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. Oh, and Alice's crying. Thank you for coming to see Halric, Myrokos, and Tesleen as well. She did always enjoy having visitors, and none were more welcome than you and Alice. Take care. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, that's all. And as I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you could go and look in on the others. Alphino, for instance, if anyone is crying, it will be him. What are you still doing here? Hurry over to Yulmor and look in on Alphino. Oh, and send my regards to the Chais. Okay, Yulmor.
Oh, Alpha, no!
Uh-oh.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
You're certainly well loved. Make sure you leave nothing unsaid. A picture paints 1,000 words. Oh. A picture paints 1,000 words. That's a good callback.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer. There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist. You have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
It's a little jarring to go from that emotional music back to the standard Yulmore music. Wow, it's just dreary all over. It's like the game itself doesn't want us to leave here, Gales. I hear the airship crashed in Amarang, and never mind, the important thing is you're all safe and well. That said, we should probably retrieve the wreck before the locals strip it for trolley parts, or perhaps we can make a trade of it. Oh, thank goodness you can still return. If I had to bid farewell to you both, my heart would burst here and now. Please don't. Like Alphino, I know that yours is a life of constant employment, but do visit us from time to time. It would mean the world to us. Oh dear. I understand the exarch will be leaving with you. Capable though its custodians are, the custodian will be poorer for his absence. It seems the coming years will be a period of transition for both our cities, but through mutual cooperation, I am confident that we will find a way forward. It's a strange feeling, Myrokos, to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know, I shall cherish my memories of Norvant, of every soul I met here, for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. The journey continues. His business concluded, Alphino turns his attention to yours. Forgive me, I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? They wanted me to check in on you. They said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I am quite alright now. Unlike her, by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Urianger next. Given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies of the Fey folk, I doubt it will be an issue. but a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, it would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming you have the time, of course. I still need to say my farewells to a few others here. Pray look in on Urianger, and I shall see you at the Crystarium. Okay. My goodness, the weather's just not cooperating. Oh well. It is what it is. And it's evening. That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as mine own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm, which hath been his home these 100 years? A noble gesture. As for Master Alphino's concerns, thou mayest rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our Fey friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I had been meaning to show something to thee. An object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light, one that did in all likelihood once belong to Ardbert. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus. And when his mortal form was, forgive mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe, to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend. And if thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Sato. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than he. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro in Wolkdorf. My thanks, Myrokos. The crystal shall grant Sato a measure of comfort, I believe, and to receive of it from thee shall only add to its meaning. Huh. So what about the poster? Is the poster diagram thing coming too? Well... Wow, it's like, it really is like the game is just trying to dampen it. It's so sad we're ending a chapter. Hang on, what is it? Oh, at that time. Okay, I need to step away for a moment and then we will continue this quest. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this. Full glad I am to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again? So to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Oh my god. I'm still crying. Oh. The crystal of light believed to have belonged to Ardbert. Though it has lost its radiance, you would swear that a faint light still shines at its core, as if to remind you that hope never dies. Oh.
Is that Ardbert's crystal? So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it? Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. Thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
Does anything strike you as different about my soul? Oh, okay. Close your eyes.
Pardon? Very well. Oh, how can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, Artbert, how I've missed you. I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Thank you, Myrokos, for taking care of Ardbert. May your adventures together take you beyond the farthest horizons, and may they always lead you safely home. Oh. Oh, this is so tear-inducing. Ah, thou art returned. Tell me, how did Sato receive thine offering? Remarkable. 'Twas fated that thou shouldst be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Ardbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Norvron. And their tale, now rightly told, shall inspire new warriors of light for generations to come. Unto the morrow, Urianger regards you with a gentle smile. And we get something. Now, assuming thou intendest to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitherbow as thy next destination? The task of tidying up one's abode is seldom light work, yet I suspect Ishtala's is heavier than most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. No chores. I specifically requested no chores. Given its specificity to the source, yon elemental chart is perhaps best removed. Yet I cannot help but imagine what might unfold were a native of the first to chance upon it, what questions it would conjure in the mind of its discoverer, and whither the curiosity might lead them. Would make for the beginnings of a grand adventure, would it not? Yeah, I'm sure it will. Runar's missing. Oh, I need to mend my gear. On some level, it's actually fitting that we're doing this at nighttime then again. Huh. And what is this? Have you come to spy on me? No. Does Urianger truly think me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I've even bade my farewells. To everyone save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen.
Master Matoya.
What? Oh, that
For too long, I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Oh, this is too funny.
Runar, please.
I jest. At least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs. But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day?
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Girl!
Master Matoya!
Oh my.
Runha, really?
Please take good care of Master Matoya. See that she eats well and wraps up warm on cold days. And there's an herbal tea which she enjoys. I'll give you the recipe. You can make it for her, perhaps. And, above all, please, keep her close. I do not deny that she is strong, but even the strongest among us should not be alone. Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it is time we headed back to the Crystarium, shall we? You still have to take the Exarch to Nimbatharang. I see. Very well. You can look in on Thancred while you're about it. His will be a difficult farewell, and I'm sure he would appreciate your support. The path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you are like to meet him on his way back, if not before. As I make my way out of the wood, I shall call to mind all that I learned during my time here, and I shall picture the day of my return. I know not when it will be, but mark my words, I will learn to traverse the rift. Oh, so she's determined to come back here. That's good. There's a Twine. Heat waves. Okay. Ah, Tsu. Good to see you looking none the worse for wear. Let me guess, you're here to ride the trolley too? Don't ask me how I know, I can just tell. No, I'm not here to ride the trolley. Yeah, you too? What is this, my bloody name day? I see. Yes, Thancred was here, and Reen too. They said they wanted to go to Nimbatharang, so we gave them the use of the trolley. That's right, the old girl's up and running again, but we didn't just put her back together, mind you. No, with a little bit of help from Master Chai, we made her faster. Okay. And stronger. Oh yes, the future of trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it, but I reckon it might be time to reach for the stars with a trolley to dwarf all trolleys. If you ask me, we'd be better off making them smaller, that way they can fit in narrow shafts. But that's genius, why didn't I think of that? Enough, you can daydream on your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we turned to China's, by the way. Not to make the one trolley we've got go faster, we need help getting a few Talos back in working order, see? We were out testing them when your airship came down. As a matter of fact, you seem to have a habit of crashing things. Not by choice. We're back. Our thanks for the loan of the trolley. Myrokos, what are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. That's a relief. At any rate, we've done what we came to do, which means I'm ready to leave. Or as ready as I'll ever be. Not to pry, but what's going on? You off somewhere? You could say that. So you're heading home. I'm just a simple miner, but I don't know much about this world-traversing business. But the young lady here, she'll be looked after, will she? I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay at the Crystarium and don't want for anything. Besides which, I've recently made a new friend. Her name is Gaia, and she'll be there if I need her, just like you lot. So please don't worry. I'll be fine, really. If you say so. It being a matter of life and death, I suppose you have to leave. But I, for one, would still be torn. If the choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family. No, but it's for the best. Reen has chosen to walk her own path, and she doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities, and I wouldn't be setting a very good example if I neglected them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy your dilemma. Well then, young lady, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we can do more than simply offer you trolley rides. Thank you, Magnus. Everyone. Shall we then? If you've nowhere left to visit, we can go back to the Crystarium together. When it comes to families, you'd think together was best, but it's not always that simple, as it never really thought about it. What with my parents being long gone, the people in this town are the closest thing to family I've got, and to be fair, I'd hate to leave them, which is why I'm not going anywhere. Mark my words, Myrokos, one day Twine will thrive again, and I hope that Thancred can come back to see it. Him and that funny-talking fortune-teller bloke. Uriandre? Okay? Bugger me, I forgot to thank Thancred. When you get the chance, tell him I'm glad we had that little talk, and tell him we'll look out for the girl. Okay, back to the Crystarium. Probably should see if they have anything to say before talking to Reen. Never miss an opportunity. I did everything I could in the time I had, no regret. I thought that it would be easier after saying farewell, but each step I took out of Yulor felt heavier than the last. I took the liberty of informing the Crystarium leaders of our imminent departure. It seemed only right. This is it then. I trust the Exarch had a pleasant tour of the realm. Okay. Nothing meaningful, but it's good to know that there's the, that flavored text. Oh, it's you. You're probably wondering why I'm not with the others. Yeah, that's a good question. It's just... I always knew that everyone would leave one day, and I always hoped and prayed that we would find a way to send them home, but now that the time has come, I just feel lost. Lost and lonely. But what about Gaia? I don't want our last moments together to be sad. I want to hold myself together just long enough to say the things that I need to say, but I'm not sure I can even do that. I'll be there with you. You can do it, Reen. Right. Thank you, Myrokos. I think we all feel braver with you around. Go on ahead and join the others. I'll be along after I've taken a few deep breaths. In and out. Okay, so while she takes her breaths, we'll... Okay, so could talk to all of them, already did.
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Becklug undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Everyone? I want to thank you all, on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia, Reen. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Honestly, why
Might
couldn't...
we also say a few words?
Oh, Lena. They should have let him hug her. There is the hug emote.
Why, this is just about all of you.
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
Aye, a more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
Oh, Oh. Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm crying. Oh. Word for word.
Thank you. Please look after him for us.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
Oh, I'm gonna miss the Crystarium. Oh, seriously? Oh well. Oh man, even the, seriously, the game is wanting us, to be sad. I mean, Norvrant is crying on us, good heavens. And thunderstorming. Reflections in crystal, her heart laid bare, Reen appears to be at peace again. Well, I suppose it's time. Are you ready, Myrokos? As I'll ever be. Alright, let's not keep the others waiting. Ah, Master Myrokos, I have but this moment shown your associates in. Strange to think that I will not have the honor of showing them out again. But I am informed that you yourself may yet return, and I look forward to welcoming you on that happy day. Now, if you would care to follow me. Oh, Angelo's here. Oh, that's such a cute little detail. Angelo stands ready to work his magic on our souls. I did not expect such a rousing farewell from the people. It was the very thing my spirits needed. Now all that remains is to return to the source. The 12 know we have made Kryl and Tataru worry long enough. In the spirit of solidarity, I bid you carry the vessels as if your life depended on it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. How many times have we few assembled thus in the storied chamber? Many and more, I think. Were the Exarch standing before us, the scene would be complete. Nay, 'twould be complete were he standing before us with Emmett Selk smirking in the wings. Wait. She's holding his gunblade? Since we cannot take our worldly goods with us, I want you to have my gunblade. Use it or sell it, it's all the same to me. So long as it serves you in some way, I will be satisfied. Thank you, Thancred. I'll treasure it. Oh, that's nice. A little parting gift. Wait, if I can take your belongings with me, I want... It's like... surely I could have, you know, that you could have worn something you would happily dispose of, and I could have taken your garments with me as well. I do technically have inventory space. It would be nothing. Oh well. There you are. I take it you're ready for the journey, as I'll ever be. The spirit vessels are primed and our company complete. At a word from you, we shall begin. Upon beginning the soul imbuing ritual, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's go. Very good. I shall distribute the vessels at once.
All right, then. Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
The first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Well, that just leaves our souls then. We're in your hands, Angelo.
It is done! The vessels have received both their memories and their souls! I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
This will work, won't it?
Our theories have held thus far. But I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities. And it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur. Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
Did it? Are we?
We're home.
Oh, you're back! You're back! You're all back!
Thank you. My body feels like a sack of potatoes, but otherwise, I've never felt better. That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
What? But you've only just got here.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort. This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
Some days later.
What is it, Alize? Are you all right? Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight.
She came back twice as sassy.
But seriously, don't you have anything to say about that?
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right. For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favorite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal. Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat. Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
By Mistress Kryle's exhausted state, may I assume that the ward hath been restored?
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee. Upon which note, hast thou perchance come to a decision? The offer remaineth open.
Well, if you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think
I was literally about to say...
Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the 7th dawn. Grahatia. At your service. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Help! Somebody help!
Oh dear, what? It's just, what?
Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
What? Now wait, just a... Here we go again.
I will join the fray when I finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh.
When will they add chocobo cake as a cooking recipe in the game? They keep showing it to us, but when will they actually put it in the game?
So it was that a new adventure began.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I say, I knew that securing the palace would provide your Radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom. Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace. Oh, yes. They proceed very well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find. With the Populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end.
Who is this guy?
And as the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money, 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 the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree?
It's him!
But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I?
Yep, Asahi.
Should our familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, a dagger through my heart, that my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh. So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now. And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions. Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan.
But why?
But how very odd. Despite all our havoc wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone? Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment! Your radiance, but give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
That which awaited was a fell beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless.
And she's my best friend.
Do as you will. It has been too long, my friend, and insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph, every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes, to reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre.
The beast
Bring
shall
it.
kindle the flames of the apocalypse. Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
Oh, hey, Lethal Connor, didn't just spotted you in chat. Sorry for coming at you all the way at the end. No, they had died a little bit there, and ultimately we wiped that one time, so yeah. Sorry, I was just so engrossed in that. That was quite a lot. Talk to Kryal Tataru. I'm told Raha has shed with some of the tenseness he had as the Crystal Exarch. If you ask me, He's more relaxed than he's ever been. Why, the Raha of old would leap down from a high place just to make a dramatic appearance, something someone did in an epic or other, and Alphino wasn't so different. Still, I'm glad to have them back safe and sound, Boeotian securities and all. Yeah, everyone likes the garments I prepared for them. The time I spent polishing my skills wasn't in vain. In case you're wondering, Grahatia's is an outfit suited for traveling, while his weapon uses a piece of the crystal tower as the focus. Brilliant, right? Now, I know we probably shouldn't go around chipping bits off Allegan relics, but it was just one little piece. Okay. Okay, I had already redeemed that. Ah, you're back. Tell me, Myrokos, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerism? I thought it better to be familiar than formal if we are to be comrades, but now I worry that it may have detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbor for everyone. Perhaps we might consider it a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings. Yes, that will do. Being free to live as one pleases is not without challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment. It provided me with a focus, a constant push in a singular direction. That kind of is like the MSQ. By the way, was casting spells always so draining? I had quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the Crystal Tower. I've rarely felt so exhausted or hungry. Yes, if all I did was bend the bow, I would have would be of limited use to you on your adventures, so I shall persevere. I'm a bard, so I mean, you could have managed. Whatever I might have been before, I am now a scion, and an inexperienced scion at that, a green initiate eager to learn how best to contribute to the cause, that he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. Grahatian is now available as a trust companion. Okay, and with that, 5.3 MSQ is done. So next we will be wrapping up the Eden raid series, and then likely doing, for completeness sake, the Shadowbringers Alliance raid series as well. Because we've done all of them, might as well do it. And then for Final Fantasy XIV, we will pick up with 5.4. If you liked what you saw at any point, please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitch, hit the notification bells, and I shall see you anon, friends.